Today we're working on a Brother 260 ribber.
Once again, fielding a question for a friend with her 260 ribber, and she got it down out of the case to do cleaning, but she's saying these needles won't go into the A position. Everybody knows it's A, B, C, E. But she says they won't go into the A position, and she sent me a really good picture. Now there go ours into the A position fully. And let me see if the camera can see that I'm touching the end of the needles with this little screwdriver.
So there is not much room between that rectangular brace and the needles, is there?
Right, yes. It's only the distance actually of the width of this end of this tiny screwdriver. This is my get the pop rivets out screwdriver. But it should have room. And what she said when she sent the picture was that this piece, and there's your position indicator. There is your indication strip right there. And this little red line is what moves back and forth to indicate the position. So this red line on this piece of metal is what you see through that indicating slot as it moves back and forth. Hers in the picture is not at all nice and pretty and square like this. So the distance here between this flat and this flat.
This flat.
Right?
And what next?
This flat.
This.
Right. So the distance of this piece right here is what makes it able to let the needles go up and down without hitting it. And hers starts to curve from back here somewhere and comes around. Now, as long as this is under the slot, the red indicator line, as long as it's under the slot, it's doing its job. But her problem is this piece right here, and this screw takes it off, needs to be taken off, and a nice 90-degree angle here, 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 and on the front. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just slip this out of here, and we're going to look at it. And you see it's got a lock pin for its position, and it is slotted, so you've got some adjustment. So when you take it off, be sure to look at the footprint and see exactly where it sat, because there's contamination here and none where the metal was sitting flat.
I'm going to put it on my hand. So you want to see that all of the right angles are right angles.
Yes, this distance right here is critical. So is this, and that. But it has to be a series of nice right angles. So you got to have this distance just right so it sits in this slot right. This has to be just right because that's what's setting it away from the machine. So what she's lost is this distance right here, and I'll take it off and show you. This distance is gone. And that means that when the needles come out here, they're hitting this piece of metal.
Jack took some measurements of the bracket from my machine because it is working, and here's what they are.
So you start here, put it in the vise, bend it, straighten it, bend it, straighten it. She may need to get a shop somewhere to do that for her.